Hey guys, welcome back to Vintage Vibes. It is 10 o'clock on Saturday night, May the 3rd, and I'm winding down on all these videos. Thanks for coming to my channel, hanging out with me, and thanks to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. And so let's jump in and get started. So this is a very small Hobby Lobby haul. I didn't, intentions were to just go get storage containers, and of course I found a few little items in clearance that I wanted to share with y'all. So anyway, I saw Miss Chubby Lovely Papercraft. I think that's her channel. Her name's Miss Barbara, and she's really sweet. But anyway, so I saw her haul these beads, and I thought they were so pretty because I'm going to be making some paper doll series, grand series paper doll books, okay, albums, or whatever you want to call them. And these beads will be perfect for that. They are absolutely beautiful. And they were half off Color Gallery, okay, and they're really sturdy, and I'm not sure if they're glass. It doesn't really say if they're glass or not. Might be kind of an acrylic, maybe glass. I don't know. They're pretty heavy, but those look like little dresses, so they're not as precious. And then these were there with them. Those were, everything was half off, and so those are really pretty. They got the hearts and this little pearls, and then it has this little beads right here with the little bows on them, little heart beads. Those are so pretty. So I'm planning on using those on there. And then I found these to kind of go with it. Some pretty little pink beads. And there is like 31 pieces of beads on here, which is, some of those are the little bitty ones, but the little light seed bead type things. But you get like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 of the heart beads, which is pretty good. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 5 of each, four of these, and then 5, and then you get 5 dresses. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I love that. It's pretty. So I picked up those nice little beads. Okay. And then I found another pack of jump rings that I needed, and these were half off. So those ended up, for 100 pieces was $2, which is pretty good for that. So I found those. Okay. And I found a couple of fabric remnants. This one was $1.04. It's a pretty red calico type pattern with the little white dots. That's nice. And then I found this one. And it's just a bunch of little pretty flowers. They almost look like morning glory flowers, if you know what those are. Some of them look like morning glory type flowers. I'm going to cut into it. You never know where they put that in. But it was $1.33, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It's probably not very big, but it doesn't have to be for what I'm going to use it for. But it's so pretty. Look how pretty that piece is. That is so pretty, y'all. Yeah, one day I'm going to get all my sewing stuff going again. But, I mean, for $1.33. I thought that was pretty. That was a pretty piece of fabric too. Okay. And then they had more, but they was high. They were like $4 or $5, so I wasn't paying that for that. Okay, and I found one of these because my X knife, however you say that thing, y'all know what I'm talking about. It is like my blade is broken, and it's just not working that good. And the blades are so expensive, the Fiskar ones. So I found this one up by the registers at Hobby Lobby for $2.99. Okay, and it has 6 blades with it. So hopefully that one will work, because even on that other one, the X-toe knife I have, they keep falling out the end. Okay. And I thought, well, maybe this one will do better. Maybe that one will do better for $2.99. Okay. So that was up by the register. And then I found this watercolor pad for $1.99. And it's got 4x6. And it's got like 15 sheets, which is plenty for some things I want to work on with that. And then I found some more tape. You know, this is the tape that I got before, and it's on the end cap down there by where the markers and stuff is. This is the one I got before, and I wanted the different one because I'm working on the sticker book thing. I'm putting stickers in my book in the binder, so it'll be easier for me to find them. And I was going to switch this back and forth from page to page, so it would be like a separation type thing. So that's what I got that tape right there for, to go with this other tape. So that was a pretty good price for all of that duct tape, because you get 10 yards, $2.99, so that's not bad for that. Okay, and then I picked up these right here, beads, and those were $2. They were half off. They're really pretty, kind of acrylic flower beads, and they're really shiny, really nice. Those are really nice beads. So I got those. And then I got those little starfish ones, and those are some pretty colors, and those were half off. Yeah, so those are nice. Those are some that I didn't have those colors at all. They're kind of a springy type color, so those are really pretty. And then I ended up finding, I had to go get some more straight pens, so I got some more. These were $1.99 quilting pens, because I'm going to start working on a project for my other sister-in-law. And this I found in the clearance. These shells were $1.89. So they're called Pearl Spire shells, which are really pretty, almost like a nautical type shell. Okay. Yeah, these are really nice. So those are pretty good find for that. Okay. And I'm going to use those for something later on in the year. And then the only thing, y'all, you're not going to believe this. Our Easter at my Hobby Lobby was gone. All they had back there was a couple other little novelty kind of things. Maybe couple little plush things that kind of jump, different things. That was it. And then they had these packs, about 3 or 4 packs of these little polymer clay chips for 24 cents, literally. So I bought one to keep, one to put in my swap. That's it. That's all they had. I was shocked. Nothing. Everything's gone. I mean, it went so fast. So I thought that was like, I think people just go in there and literally buy it up and resell it or something. They have to. Then I got some the storage containers. I was needing a couple more of those. And these are the ones that I buy. You know what I'm talking about. The little clips on the side, that thing. These are $3.99. They're $5.99 at Michael's. So these are like last at Hobby Lobby. And they actually close. And they kind of stay closed a little bit better than the ones at Michael's too. So, but really you just need them to put paper or whatever in them. You know, so that price is a $2 difference. It's a huge difference when you want to buy like 2 or 3, you know. But anyway, and then the last thing I picked up, which they had one left. You know, this is my favorite stackable storage containers. Yeah, these are worth the money, because they literally, y'all, like, yeah, and they do come loose, like the pieces, but you can make it a bigger section or smaller section, and these stay in place. They don't really flop around. And there's 3 things that stick, and they kind of, you know, they pop off, you know, and then you can, you know, you can take sections, but I can't take it off right now, but I've showed you these before in my other videos. But you can actually, whatever you put in each thing, you can actually see it. You don't even have to open it. Like, you literally can see what is in this container, the way they have done it and made it. So I love that, because it makes it so much easier on you to do that. So anyway, so that is all of that. that's all I got. I didn't get a whole lot. And these videos are kind of short, but I kind of don't want to mix them. I kind of wanted to keep them separate. But anyway, I pray y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of it, what's left of it. And I pray y'all have a good night. And so I'll get back on here next week with some more things to do. I'm going to start working on a baby album, some little mini ones, not my big ones right now, but I'm going to do a couple mini ones. So I'm going to have some tutorials on that. I'm getting all the things together for that. So, but anyway, I don't know why we got such a huge glare. Yeah, we do. Look at there. Anyway, so just remember, I love you, but God loves you so much more. Bye.